We're here at the Royal Sydney Yacht Squadron for the announcement of the Shaw & Partners Women Racing launch. Katie Spithill, this is a very important day for you. Tell us a bit more about it.
Yeah, really exciting for us. Today we announce our official naming rights sponsor. So we are now the Shaw & Partners Women Racing Team.
And the racing team going to New York. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we're off to Newport, Rhode Island in September for the New York Yacht Club Women's International Championship. This is an amazing opportunity. It's the inaugural event. There will be 20 teams. They had 50 expressions of interest and they selected 20 teams for the inaugural event.
Some big names in there as well. I think, 14 nations and 20 boats. So where do you see the major part of your competition, or are you just looking after yourselves?
You know what, that's a really good question. There's Olympians in there, there's Sail GP athletes, there's round the world sailors, and there's your club races. So for us, all we can do is control our controllables, which is make sure that we've done as much training as we can do and make sure we're on our game. And we really won't know that answer until race one on day one.
You were saying that one of the hardest bits is selecting a team down to 10. Tell us a bit about what it is you're looking for when you're doing that sort of selection process.
Yeah, you know, that's not my strong point, is having to let people down or say no to people. But Stacey Jackson, the co-founder of Women Racing, and I have always had a really great squad. We've been really lucky to have so many great people that join us. So for us, for this event specifically, we did target individuals based on their skill set and how they'd work well in our team.
And then obviously you've got a team of champions here, but you've got to turn it into a champion team. That's all about gelling, isn't it? So how much time have you had with this lovely boat that you've been able to borrow, and how much time will you get when you're in Newport?
Yeah, so we've had 4 full training weekends here sailing out of the Royal Sydney Yacht Squadron. We've been really lucky to have the use of the IC37 here. So thanks to David Ferguson and Scott Lawson for sharing that with us. I never feel like we've done enough training. It's always going to be the case. But this weekend specifically, we've really started gelling. We're all talking the same language. We're talking less on the boat, which is great. And we're starting to understand each other more. Beyond here now, the boat heads off. It heads north to get ready for Ehler and Hamo. So we will switch to some alternate boats for training, and also a lot of video time, a lot of time watching the videos from the previous open event in these boats.
Interesting boat too, sort of designed specifically for this One Design racing. What's particular about this that everybody's getting used to, this particular boat?
Yeah, for us it's just the speeds. We are very grateful to have done a couple of seasons in the McConaughey 38s, so that was a great training ground for us. Thus far, we've actually determined that this boat's a tiny bit slower and a little less loaded. So it actually means that all our time in the McConaughey 38s against the other teams has been a good training ground for us.
And not too many things to play with. 3 sails, only shims on the base of the mast, no D2s getting wound up and things like that. So it's really about making the most of the small amounts of things you can tune, yeah?
I'm impressed you've done your homework. That is the summary. That is the exact summary. So for us, it's been exactly that, looking at the shims, how they work. We've had some great people come out and join us on the water to reiterate some of our training concepts and whether they're working. So as we know with all our time in the women's match racing circuit, you get your boat and then you quickly got to learn how to make that boat go fast. And I think that's a skill that our whole team has. We've got a team full of match racers, so I think that will benefit us as a whole.
Yeah, and finally the weather. Newport has a bit of a reputation, lightish, certainly in the old America's Cup days. What are you expecting?
Good question. I asked, Alice will be in charge of our weather, and I did ask Alice already. I said, what are we expecting? And she's like, it's weather. You get what you get. But
spoken like a true navigator.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All care, no responsibility. Right now over there they've just had some really windy days, and then they've had some complete light air days. So we'll be ready for anything.
Well, it's really exciting. We're really looking forward to seeing how you all go, and the best of luck with the whole event.
Yeah, thank you.